I'm Ted C. Jones, Chief Economist for Stewart Title. Today, let's talk to home buyers and home sellers. We're going to talk about the latest profile of home buyers and sellers just released by the National Association of REALTORS. Home sellers, and we set an all-time record. 87% of home sellers in the last 12 months were assisted by a real estate agent or brokers. And where'd they find that one? Well, 22% of them had used that previously, and 39% were referrals from friends or relatives. 2/3 of the people selling their home contacted just one agent. 85% of the people that sold their home would recommend to use that agent again. 92% of the homes that were sold were listed on the internet. 41% of them had offered incentives. And what does that mean? Well, for example, you're the seller, you may have given a home warranty. There are other incentives. How do you know which one's best? Ask your local realtor. And for recent sales, they sold at 95% of the asking price. 61% of the sellers had to reduce their price at least once. So home buyers, let's talk about y'all. 35% of prospective home buyers, the first step they took was look on the internet. 89% of home buyers, all-time record, purchased via an agent or broker. And the amazing thing, 9 in 10 of those people would use that same agent or broker again. 88% use the internet, they're searching their home. And on average, typically, they looked at 12 homes in 12 weeks. Where'd the buyer find the home they purchased? 40% saw it on the internet. In 2001, that was just 8%. 35% the real estate agent showed to them. Yard signs made up 11%, and friends and relatives and neighbors made up 6%. Those four categories alone found 92% of the homes. And what was the most difficult part of the process? The home buyer said 51% was finding the right property, 22% was paperwork, and 17% was the process and the steps. Those three things made up 90%. And how do you get through all this process? How do you find the right home? How do you get through the paperwork? How do you find the right agent to sell? Talk to your local realtors because they know that market. I'm Ted C. Jones, Chief Economist for Stewart Title.